When we were entrusted with crafting trophies for the PSA tournament at the Daly College, we knew it was another honor worthy work coming up. Daly College, with 150 years of heritage and becoming the only school in the world to host a PSA event, isn't just another achievement, it's a statement. And as this landmark event unfolded, the creative energy within our team began to flow, driving us to create trophies that lived up to its prestige. From the first sketch to the final polish, every line, every cut, every detail was crafted by hand. At Decorati, every piece we create carries a story, but this one carries a legacy. It was an honor, a privilege to craft history, the language we know best, the art of glass.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our coverage of the Daly College SRFI Indian Open 2025, and today is the finals. We're going to start with the women's final featuring the dream final for the Indian crowd. It's Anahat Singh versus Joshna Chinappa, and my name's Chris Ryder, and joining me is Jana Saifi, a PSA player who recently won the Czech Open PSA. Welcome, Jana. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Chris, can you hear me?
Yeah, all good, all good. So this promises to be a pretty exciting final of youth versus experience, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to this. It's pretty special that they're both from India playing at home. But I'm sure it's very special for both of them as well to, kind of old versus new guard in front of
Yeah,
a home crowd.
absolutely. And I think certainly an amazing venue to have it in front of. I mean, it looks more like a palace than a school, but it is just an incredible backdrop. And I feel we're just very lucky that we can put squash courts in front of these venues sometimes. And Indian squash has done a fantastic job of hosting these in recent times in front of unique venues. So, I think it's an absolutely brilliant thing to do. It brings a lot of people to the sport. Have you managed to play in front of any unusual places on a glass court, Donna?
Um, I don't really think so. The the most quote unquote unusual was probably at open squash. But the only reason why I say that is because you can see the Statue of Liberty from the window. But you can actually see it on camera.
Yeah, it's not on the water, but it's in front of it. So, yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that during your career, your upcoming career after you finish university, which we should just mention as the University of Nottingham quickly, then
Ladies and
you
gentlemen, good evening
you're
and
going to get the
welcome to the
opportunity to
closing
play in front of
ceremony of
these.
the
So I think
SRFI
this would
Indian
be
Open
brilliant. So
2025
as we just do the
PSA World
introductions
Tour.
here.
What an extraordinary and unforgettable journey these past days have been. Daly College has witnessed squash at its finest. Intense rallies, electrifying finishes, breathtaking comebacks, and a display of excellence that will be remembered for the years to come. For the first time ever in the history of school education in India, an international professional squash tournament of this stature has been hosted on a school campus, and what a spectacular success it has been.
After days of grit, precision, and brilliance, the court will now witness the ultimate battle for glory. Hold your breath as we unveil the final women's match of this unforgettable tournament. And what a moment of pride! Both finalists stepping onto this court represent India. We now welcome our two phenomenal players, Anahat Singh, ranked 33rd in the world, and Joshna Chenappa, former world number 1. Former world number 10.
Yeah, slight mistake there. She wasn't. She was the Indian number 1 for a whole generation, Joshna. She has been there quite a long time. I think it's multiple national titles she's got. I would have to check my stats, but I think it's in double figures, and she has been really sort of one of the leads alongside Surab of the Indian squash revolution, I guess, that's happened over the last couple of decades, and we're seeing the product of that now in Anahat Singh, and she's only 17 years old. Last month, she beat Tina Hillis. I think Tina's certainly in the top 10. She's been as high as 6, I think. And to take
Ladies
a
and
result
gentlemen,
like that,
please welcome with a
teenager
thunderous
is
round of
amazing
applause our
achievement.
chief guest this evening, President, Board of Governors of Daly College, His Highness Maharaj Vikram Singh Ji Puwar.
So, Johnny, you were commentating on the match yesterday with Joshna. How did that one go?
Honestly, she was very dominant start to finish. She won 3-1, lost the first game, but she came in the second like nothing happened. She was super confident. Her body language was very positive. I'm sure also the experience played a huge part of it since she was playing versus Nadine Al-Hamimi, who's also a U18 player. The Egyptian has been playing some really good squash over the last few months, just getting her name out there, and I'm sure in a few months she'll be able to hold down the fort. But all credit to Joshna. She didn't really falter. She didn't go off plan a lot, and she just kind of stuck the course and was able to crack and Hamimi, and what was a bit quick in like last 2 games. So it'll be interesting to see if a similar scenario unfolds today or not.
Half time.
Yeah, I think Nadine is like a very physical player, hits the ball incredibly hard, and Joshna just seemed to cope with that absolutely fine, didn't she? She was not intimidated by the pace or the physicality of it, and actually just kept her composure and finished off rallies with some style, used her hold, used her change of direction, used height really well. But she'll have a very different opponent today. I wouldn't say that the physicality is the standout point of Anahat. Her accuracy and deception, difficult to reading of the game. She's got a lot of the kind of soft skills that, with a highly skilled player that she is, there will be a really different test between them. So, obviously these two know each other very well, and it'll be just a bit interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah, I mean, it's also just really interesting to see what kind of, the quote-unquote old Indian squash style is versus now. That's something I'm really looking forward to just watching unfold in front of us today.
Yeah, have you, I hate to put you on the spot, have you got any predictions for the match? I mean, Anahat had a 3-2 yesterday. She was 2-1 down. She was on the verge of going out to Hannah Craig of Ireland. Have you got any, what's your prediction, James?
I feel like we're either going to go to 4 or the distance, because, even though she played the 5-gamer yesterday, she still has a lot of momentum. if you're down and you come back, it really gets you excited about the next one. At least for me. Um, and Josh and I had like a similar scenario yesterday, but maybe it wasn't as intense, and it felt pretty one-sided closer to the end. So I'm not actually sure who will win this, but 4 or 5 games is my expectation.
Yeah, yeah. I think suffice to say, Joshna is like on form. She played a tournament in Japan and won that recently, very comfortably actually. I think she won without dropping a game, and she's had a couple of injury problems in the last couple of years that have maybe kind of kept her off playing lots of tournaments, but she's back. And there we just see Stefan Galifi, who has mentored Anahat for a number of years now. Galifi is an incredible player himself, very brilliant mover.
Start in 30 seconds.
Close up on their trophies there. They're worth playing for alone, aren't they? They're very much.
Yeah, I was
like
just gonna
amazing
say
trophies.
these are some of the nicer ones I've seen.
Yeah.
For a 15K as well, it's pretty incredible.
They will start. in
Yeah, I
15
think
seconds.
they had a little bit on before we came on about how the design of the trophies was specific for this event, and so they're actually unique trophies. Those, so they look fantastic.
Yeah, I saw the last bit of that video. It was like handmade and stuff, right? You never told me your prediction though.
Daly College.
Well, I don't like to
You can't
do
put me on the
that.
spot.
I do
Final match. Jyotsna Chinnappa of India to serve.
I do think Anahat will win.
Receive. Best of 5 games.
But the 5-gamer yesterday is obviously going to have taken a bit out of her, and Joshna's on form, so I kind of agree with you that we're in for a tough game.
Okay, I'm at least glad we're on the same page. Yeah, Josh, not wasting no
One
time to get some points on the board here.
Thank you. Hand out 1 all. Down. Hand out 2-1.
So a few quick points there to get us underway.
No let.
I think it will certainly suit, and you'll see the skills of Anahat coming out the front of the court very quickly.
Yeah.
Great backhand drop.
Yeah.
Great backhand drop. I mean, she's got some real weapons, Anahat. I've always enjoyed watching her forehand kill. She hits it incredibly hard and consistently low. Her straight kill. She's developed a very good difficult to read trickle boast.
Hand out 3 all.
She's also not afraid to go for it, which is always really good to see.
Stroke to sink.
Yeah, that looked like a stroke. Just a little bit slow to clear that one,
4-3.
Josh. Yeah.
It's really interesting how she serves from the forehand. I feel like I don't see that often anymore.
Yeah, she's always I remember watching her as an under 11 and just uses height very, very well for the serve and in the rally like that.
Just like that one, yeah.
That's just like that, yeah. And I think when you're kind of going in short and low and quick, and then you've got that height, it's so difficult to play against.
Yeah, she's really
attack
good
there
at
by Joshua.
just having a variety and
4-5.
using the whole front wall is always very effective for her.
Yeah, she doesn't give you really much around the middle. It never goes really middle height. It's either low and fast. That was an exceptional shot, or very high and slow.
Yeah, but she hit literally 2 shots in this rally. One is super high, right under the outline, and then second one right above the tin. Like,
Yeah. This is a better rally though for Joshna. Actually putting some work into her.
yeah, the rally's finally started to
5-7.
get longer.
Yeah, I feel like that's gone very, very quickly this first game for Anahat. Well, for both players, but that will certainly favour Anahat. Like quicker, shorter rallies, and Joshua wants to use her hold and her fundamentals, which are very good, to be able to get into this rally a bit, to get into these rallies a bit more.
Down.
Yeah, she just doesn't seem like she's found her footing quite yet. Because she's got 6 points now. I think 3 or 4 of them were unforced error from Singh.
There we go. I'd say she's just found her length a bit more the last 3 rallies, and actually, that's what's producing a few weaker shots, and then she's able to get onto the front court with a bit of time, use her hold. She has got a good hold up at the front, Joshna.
Yeah, especially on the backhand, it worked for her like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Super tight. Lots of, almost all of her drop shots are floor first, which is always really good to see.
Yeah, just the professional, isn't it, in her, and just getting those high percentage kind of shots. If it doesn't beat you on getting short, it beats you on getting it tight.
She also, I think that's also part of the experience that she has. But she was down like by quite a few points there, and she didn't really seem to be upset about her struggle, and just kind of got 4 in a row, like it was nothing.
On.
Yeah. This is tight though. There's that trickle boast from Anahat. And the lob serve back into her patterns. Great length.
We're both hitting like quite a few boasts there.
9-8.
Yeah, there's a lot of front court stuff. They're not afraid to take it in short, either of them. I felt that was such a big rally, actually, because the longer rallies, Joshua has tended to win them so far.
Yeah, I agree. Also, Anna had just able to pick up everything, it seems like, in that last rally as well.
She hit an amazing winner and then didn't look very happy about it. Maybe she was questioning the pickup. Yeah.
I thought she hit the tin, I'm not gonna lie, it looked like that from here, but her reaction didn't really help.
Great serve.
Stroke to Singh.
Yep.
11-8.
First game. First blood to Anahat Singh.
Here, it doesn't really seem like the 5 last night affected her that much, but still too early to, to make a solid prediction.
Yeah, so Anahat takes first game there, and I think she was pretty ruthless with her shots once she got moving after the first few rallies. And just you can see the talent she possesses going into the front court. Joshna is highly experienced and really good herself at taking the ball in short, but some of those attacks there from Anahat were very destructive. She used her trickle boast really well, she used her kill really well on both sides, and it mixed in with the volley lobs and the lob serve. I think just such a a variation of attacks there from Anahat. So Joshua's got some work to do. If she wants to win this match, she's got to come back strong here and probably make this a little bit more physical, I would say, in the second game, and try and elongate the rallies from earlier in the game, and actually try and put some work and structure into those rallies. So she gets Anahat deeper in the court and maybe gets a few errors out of her. So we'll see what happens in the next game coming up.
Play will resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. Time. Singh leads 1 game to love.
Both players back on court.
Love
Still should be relatively fresh. It wasn't a particularly attritional game, that one. Fairly quick. Anahat, no messing around, just straight into a very simple service routine there. Bounces the ball once, gets on with her lob serve. This is more like what I expected from Joshua actually at the start of the match. Just look a little bit stiff there going into the front corner. It was a good drop by Anahat, but it wasn't one of her best ones, and I think I would usually expect Joshua to get that back. Oh, there it is again. It's... Even though you know it's coming, it's still deceptive, that hold and flick on her backhand. I think Anahat's maybe read it once, but she didn't see that one.
Down. 2-1.
Disappointed with herself there, Anahat. You can see she takes so much. Well, most people would have it down as risk, but when you're taking in so many shots to the front, you're barely hitting any errors. Very unusual.
Hand out 2-all.
Gets an equally careless, I suppose, reply from Joshna. Then comes up with a trickle boast of her own.
Hand out 3-2.
Right, Chris. I'm back.
Hey, Jonna. Been a good start here from Joshna. She put in a longer rally or two at the start of this game, which I feel is what she wants to do. And she's actually got herself in front a little bit more. You can see they're intercepting on the volley.
Yeah, Meishi's, building off of last game where she basically won all the longer rallies except one.
I believe he sat next to Surav. This is more like it, isn't it? This is a tougher rally. This will be more what the doctor ordered for Joshna.
This is kind of, more of what you would expect in a final. Great finish here.
4-all.
I mean, let's not forget that Joshna is, I think, 39 years old. Is that
That's
right?
true.
I'd hate to get that wrong.
Yeah.
But there is a significant age gap there when it gets over 20 years. It's...
Hand out 5-4.
I will say though, she is playing really well. Her fitness seems to be helping her work out just fine. So, you never know.
Yeah, she's an incredible athlete. Part of the reason she got to 10 in the world.
Good trickables from Anahat.
Hand down. Five
Yeah,
all.
it's fast, isn't it? She just takes it in with a lot of cut and a lot of racket speed into the front. And it's so difficult to read when she's doing that. You know, and she can just
Yeah, you
reel off
always
points.
think-
Like, she's got back in very
Exactly.
quickly here.
Down. Hand down. 6-5.
She's also hit like fewer unforced error this game, other than this one, but in general, she's been maintaining play longer.
Hand down. 6 all.
Canadian player Vabiz Bulsara next to Harinder Pal Singh. Oh, that's
Ooh,
deceptive.
Great shot.
That is deceptive, isn't it? I mean, overhit slightly on the length, but you know she had time to do something, and this is now
And on the
running away a
backhand.
little bit. Yeah, it's running away a bit here. It's gone to 8-6. I think it's about 4 points in a row, very, very quickly for Anahat.
What would you say to Josh now if you're in the corner right now? And what does she need to change?
Well, she needs to tighten up a little bit here because she's
9-6.
getting picked off on the volley at the moment. When she was at the start of the game dominating the tee a little bit more, like she was doing that on the basis of slightly tighter shots. You know, that's just not a good enough cross court, really. She's got away with it because Anahat's hit the tin, but the width has to be so good, you know. So I think the first thing you need to do is get the ball tight, and it doesn't matter the pace. You know, you can chip it down the wall, you can hit it hard, but you will get, against a high quality player like Anahat, you will get picked off. Phew.
What a full finish.
10-7 game ball.
Just so casual as well, isn't it? That's the thing. I think it's, you know, she makes it look very easy.
Ooh, that's unlucky.
Hand
Well,
down.
could that have given
8-10
Joshua a
game
chance? There's a
ball.
bit of a mishit. She's within a couple of points, but she needs them both.
I mean, I think she's still right in there. You know, she's starting to do what you were just saying. Tighter, not really as hard, but holding up great shot.
Yeah. The danger is it only takes one shot really from Anahat. She probably will go for this return to serve. You know, he wouldn't.
Stop. Not up. No. Pick up was not up.
Hard to tell from here, but it didn't look natural.
Yeah.
So well, fantastic effort by Josh. No, she didn't panic again. And she has done a good job of getting it tighter.
She's just so good at staying composed under pressure, or at least not showing any sort of, discomfort and sticking to the plan. It's quite impressive.
Don't know how Anahat's surviving this rally. There's been a lot of pressure on her. Yeah, but she's stuck in there. And the pressure is told in the end.
11-10 game ball.
4 points on the bounce there from 10-7 down. If she takes this, that is an incredible effort to level up the match from seemingly nowhere, really. Lots of opportunity in this rally for both players.
Yeah, I think, they don't really want to risk it right now.
Oh,
Oh,
that's very
brave of
gutsy.
Anna.
Yeah,
Hand down.
that
11
is. I was feeling nervous there. I don't know about you, Jana, but
Yeah,
I was
just
a little
fine.
bit nervous.
To be fair though, I feel like these are sometimes the best times to hit these shots because the other person does not expect that. It's still very
Yeah.
risky, obviously, but when it works, it's great.
Here's the hold. She got it back though. This
They
time
both
straightens
really
it.
well.
10 down.
Yeah.
12-11
Like
game
even
ball.
especially on the backhand, which is the harder side to hold on.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm yet to develop a hold on my backhand. Might never happen.
Your hold on the forehand is quite impressive, though.
We'll take that.
Yeah, I
Here
don't
we go.
agree on the
Run up. 13-11.
There we go. So,
One game all.
game to Joshna Chinappa. She's brought it back level, and it just didn't look like that was going to happen at 10-7. All the momentum was with Anahat Singh, and she'll have to regroup now. And I'm sure she will. She's very good in match play situations. But she knows she's in a match now. Joshna has played exceptionally to take that game on a tie-break, 13-11, and it's going to be interesting to see the physical side of this and how much Joshna has got left in the tank, because I think Anahat doesn't rarely look tired in matches. You can see she's feeling it a little bit there.
Yeah. I think this is gonna, for Joshna, have more to do with mental strength than physical at this point, because probably after game 3, if we had a really long one and longer rallies and stuff, I'm sure it's gonna take a lot on the physical side.
Yeah, and I think tactically, the thing that she was doing better towards the end there was
You win 60
getting her
seconds.
width, particularly that forehand deep to Anahat's deep backhand. And that was putting Anahat under a lot of pressure, and Joshna got some loose balls off that to feed off for a hold and just being able to put it back into that deep backhand corner. But if she doesn't get the width, she gets picked off and Anahat starts hitting winners. So I think it's kind of a crucial area of the court there in this match.
Yeah.
So we'll see if she's able to impose herself on this next game.
Yeah, we did see at 11-10, Anahat just really dominating the tee and just taking a lot of these volleys, which felt maybe a bit unusual for that stage in the game. So if she
15
could
seconds.
keep with the, like you're saying, it really cut down on the physical effort that she'll need to exhibit here.
Yeah, so certainly the start of this game is going to be a key point in the
One
match.
game all.
Start the third. Both players, I expect them to come out. I think Joshua will want to repeat the second game where it's like some hard rallies at the start and really test Anahat. So I'm expecting this start to be at a ferocious pace, really.
Yeah, I agree. I think Anahat's struggling with fogginess in her
Quickly,
goggles.
quickly.
Yeah, so one of the requirements for under 19 players is they wear the safety goggles, which is obviously a great safety policy, but it is a slight disadvantage for the likes of Zakaria and Anahat Singh coming in, and it doesn't quite have the same visibility, but they're so used to it that I'm sure it doesn't bother her at all.
Yeah, I'm sure you get used to it at some point. I know at Hamemi yesterday was struggling with it quite a bit.
And out. One love.
Yeah, she did not seem really happy with it.
Yeah, so a bit of a unusual start there from not kind of what I expected, really. Joshna's gone for a couple of shots, kind of missed one, got one. 2 quick rallies.
Yeah, 2 very different outcomes too.
2-1.
Well, a definite tactic here from Joshna is just to go on and start playing a few shots. Maybe she feels that she can't sustain the physicality of the longer rallies.
It seems like Anahat just doing
And
the
out.
same
2
as
all.
well.
Yeah, well, but that's more Anahat's game.
Yeah, lots of boasting on the back end.
Down.
Yeah.
3-2.
I think we've seen a trickle boast from both of them every single point since this game started.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, it's very unusual, but very 50-50.
Great pickup. This is more pressure play here from Joshna. If she can sustain it, that's the type of squash that she wants to be playing here. But it's whether you can sustain that when you're having to like leap up to Anahat's high cross-court lobs and charge her quick balls into the front. It's physically very demanding.
Down.
Yeah, she did go wide on that cross court though, which you were just talking about in the break, and she was able to bounce back on that volley drop and finish it off.
Yeah, I think that'll be a key for her if she's able to, like, that's another good width.
Stone to sing. No, standing you have to shot.
Yeah, that was definitely strokes right under her feet.
Hand out, 4-all.
It is frustrating though when you have really good width and then Anahat just hits a drop shot, which you'd usually expect
Yeah.
to drive or stuff.
You've done everything right.
Yeah, it's just one of those. Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna be so good.
I mean, the shot before that was incredible, where Anahat has just lifted it from a pacey drive. She just lifted it cross court super high, and if Joshna doesn't volley it, it's going to die in the back. She's got incredible touch on that lob, and so Joshna's leaping on it, and then it goes in short and straight. I mean, it's so difficult to play against. Great power.
I feel like this is one of the patterns that she plays quite often, and
6-4.
maybe against less experienced players, she will win that point 9 times out of 10.
Great get. Here's the hold.
We're just getting everything in this point. It's great to see.
I mean, this is a high quality point. Both players need it desperately.
Yeah, the difference between 5-6 and 7-4 is huge.
Yeah, it's huge. You get a 3-point lead.
Out. Hand down.
Pretty sure that's the first lob she's hit out, and considering she must have hit goodness knows how many 30, 40 lobs already. It's not a bad ratio, but yeah, it still can't afford it. Oh,
It's just also quite impressive because Joshna is tall. She's not a short player, and she's still getting these lobs past her.
yeah.
She's just so good at these. It's incredible.
7-all.
It's almost a cross-court game, that one. Like, you know, Anahat wanted it over on the forehand side, and Joshna wanted it on the backhand.
And even though, like, you know she's gonna hit a cross court, the way she holds it is just so good.
Hand out, 8-7.
I have to say, Joshna's managed this game pretty well because she came out firing, and now she's gone into a more conservative play and a bit more structured. And I think she's actually kind of accepted this. There are going to be some winners she can't do anything about
Sing.
from Anahat, but she's got to control her own tempo and her own physicality here.
Which she's been doing pretty well, I'd say.
Stop.
Again,
Head
hold
out.
cross.
9-8.
She had Anahat trapped there. 9-8, such a big point this. Oh, it's just incredible.
Yeah, she's just does
And
not
out,
care about the
9
score,
all.
really, whatever way.
Yes, I mean, I talked a bit in an earlier match about scoreboard pressure, but it doesn't seem to apply to Anahat.
Honestly, it's a great way to be.
Yeah.
Just let.
Oh, it could have easily been a stroke.
9 all.
Tight ball.
Got up.
Yeah. Pretty lethal
And
drop shot,
9
that one
new
there
ball.
from Anahat. Again with just a subtle hold. Game ball to go 2-1 up. Great pressure here from Joshna.
My thoughts exactly.
No let.
Oh,
Sufficient
Oh,
room for the
you
play.
shouldn't have
No,
played
no
that, I think.
interference.
what's the ref giving
11
there?
9. Game to Singh.
No
He
let.
said no
Singh
let.
leads 2 games to 1.
Oh my goodness. I
Yeah,
mean, I
I
think
think
you can see why it's given as a no let because she
yeah,
wasn't in her swing, so she should be playing that, you know. But I
yeah,
think
but I also think you couldn't see
she's
where
so
she
quickly
was.
got out of the
Respected
swing.
to new
Yeah.
ball, which she is entitled to end of the game 3.
That's a bit of an unfortunate way to end a really good few points there.
I mean, that whole game was just a really well contested game, wasn't it? I think Anahat was up, Joshna was up, Anahat was up, Joshna was up, and you know they were trading blows. There were some great shots by both players, and I just thought that was a really high quality match. And you know, I felt like that was Joshna needed that game a bit more than Anahat. So I don't know. I feel like Anahat is strong favourite to go on and win this from here. Number 1 seed, 2-1 up. But we'll see. It's a very good match, really worthy of a final.
Yeah, it's interesting to see like their body languages in the break as well. Um, you can see Anna has kind of like you're saying, she's not really struggling so much and is ready for the next one. While on the other side, there's a bit more tension almost.
Yeah, yeah. I think there was just a little bit of desperation, maybe even in the ask of that at the end there. You know,
Play will
whereas,
resume in
like we
60
say, I think
seconds.
the standout quality of Anahat in this match has been that she almost gets better under more pressure. You know, when the scoreboard's tight, she hits some winners, and comes to the sort of her best at the tightest moments, doesn't she? So you know that stands her in good stead for the future. I've got to say.
Yeah, I'm sure she. I mean, she'll be in so many of these moments, and if she stays the course, hitting that boast when it's 9-8, it's just great, like wild.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fearless. I
New
would
ball
say
taken.
fearless.
Player gets sufficient time.
That's kind of my favorite
Warm up
style
the
to
ball.
see, so I'm having a great time watching this.
Yeah, it's entertaining, isn't it? I mean, it's. I'm really pleased for the tournament because what an amazing venue, what an amazing, site this is, and it comes across so well. So I'm so pleased that they've got the All Indian final and just a bit of a cracker of a match, really. So, um, you know, these don't come around that often, do they?
Yeah, no, for sure, and I'm sure everyone is in the crowd even is very aware of that and super appreciative of this moment right here. And then I'm sure it'll be something that everyone remembers for quite some time. It's also just great representation for all the students of the school who are in the crowd right now.
Yeah, imagine having this at your school. That would be inspiring, wouldn't it? Very inspiring.
Casually
We just
stopping
look.
by bronze level and 15K after the class.
Yeah. I mean, the lighting of that, can I just say, the lighting of the building and the squash court, that really is an amazing sight, isn't it? We're so lucky. So here we go. Fourth game. You did say it wasn't going to be a 3-love. Jana, you called this one.
Let's hope it goes the distance, though. I feel like I want to see a 5-gamer and, just elongate this a bit
Yes.
longer.
Oh, well, if it goes more like this, I mean,
2-love.
been a pretty faultless start here in this fourth game for Joshna Chinapa.
I still wouldn't, count Anahan out. She thrives under this kind of pressure.
Wow.
Great patterns from Joshna there.
3-love.
Absolute dominance so far in these 3 points. Like you say, you can never count Anahat out, and it needs more than a 3-point deficit with a shot maker like that. There's the hold.
All over that.
Quite amazing, really, because she basically hit the hold and then just stood there waiting for the boast. She never even tried to move back to the tee there.
Yeah. I guess you play someone enough, you kind of know what to expect a bit.
Hand out 1-4.
So often we're seeing Joshna in the air, even though she's a bit above average height, because of all these high shots that Anna keep throwing at her.
Yeah, until you've played against it, you don't realise how tiring that is to go high and low all the time.
Not up.
Oh, what a shot.
Great finish. Kind of taking a page of looking there. The backhand drop shot.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that it's been very measured attacks from Joshna. She doesn't make many errors when she goes short from the middle of the court. And she's actually hit some clean winners, particularly this game, but also throughout the match. Good lift.
Yeah, I think this game has been the best attack-wise from Joshna so far.
And interesting to see her defending the front a bit more with lobs as well. So she's getting taken in, she's lobbing out.
6-1. Hand out.
Almost
Kind of the first
dismissive.
shot that yeah, that's
Sorry,
her
John.
first shot in the middle.
Yeah, she's been immaculate this game. I think you might get your wish of it going to 5.
Joshna, Chinapa.
Yeah, I mean, 7-2 is kind of wild right now.
Hand out
But I
7-2.
still think that can come back if she just, gets composure. Maybe not.
8-2.
Yeah, I'm not sure if her thoughts are turning towards a 5th game. Be interesting to know, wouldn't it, what the players are thinking of 8-2 down. Is it worth the fight?
Yeah, I mean, in that last point there, it seemed like
Chinapa.
she just went for the nick and the ball was so tight. She seemed like she knew it wasn't going to go in and walked straight to
9-2.
return the next one.
So both players probably thinking about conserving energy. I mean, it'd be a real turnaround if this game isn't done. But as the leader, you've got to make sure you get over the line, haven't you? So you've got to expend enough energy to get over the line and get the game.
Not up. No, pickup was not up. Pickup was not up. Joshna.
Yeah, I mean,
What do
we're
you
seeing
think?
a bit less. Honestly, I'm not sure. I wish there was like we can see an angle from the front.
I thought it was down.
5-9.
Oh
Right,
yeah.
so 5-9, and this is the problem. If you come off it a little bit against a player like Anahat, she can get back into it, can't she?
Yeah, she can,
She has to be strong
you
here.
know, can very much finish off the match right here, this game. He seems to be, more awake or on it,
6-9.
so to speak.
Stop.
When does she get nervous here? Is she already, Joshna?
I think she lost a bit of composure after that fall. And, she's lost quite a few points after, so I think maybe the nerves are starting to creep in.
Oh, tough movements. Great lift again. Good width, good counter. That was a high quality rally. Thoroughly
It
deserved.
was really for Josh Nick.
And now 10-6 game ball.
You can see the crowd on the edge of their seats there.
They really are. What a final. What a final.
I'm on the edge of my seat, like, I get it.
Yeah, she's
7-6.
not bothered chasing that one down.
2 games on.
Well, that's an amazing game there from Joshna Chinappa. She's brought it back to 2-2. We're going to a fifth. I don't know who my money's on. This is absolutely like very evenly matched. What a great battle between like the two top Indian female players, and just like it's been a fascinating match, a really high quality match. This fifth game is so tough to call. I'm going to ask you to try and call it, Jana.
No, that's why I didn't call it at the beginning.
Well, I went with Anahat myself at the start of the match, and I'm going to stick with her. I think once that game had got to about 6-2, even though we saw a bit of a comeback, she sort of not gave up on it, but I think she was partly thinking about this fifth game.
Yeah.
And I think she will come out all guns blazing in this fifth. And I think, she is that type of player that
Play will
like
resume in 60
relishes
seconds.
pressure. She likes high pressure. She loves tie breaks, fifth games. I've got to back the youngster here.
I mean, to be fair, she also didn't seem bothered by the fact that she was 9-2 down and still went and got, to 6 points. So I think she actually does have more of the momentum in coming into this fifth game. But if
Play
Joshna
will
plays the
resume
way
in
she
30 seconds.
fourth one and actually maintains that throughout, I think she'll be the winner tonight.
Okay, game on then. Just looking at those highlights from the different camera angle, then it just shows the quality of some of those shots, doesn't it? They were literally like millimeters above the tin, or rolling out of nicks. I mean, very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
2 games
you know,
on.
it's a final after all. So
Chinappa to serve.
I would hope we get more of these in this fifth game, but maybe a few from the back from Anahat as well. These are always really fun to see.
Love all. Yes, let.
Do you feel like
No.
asking for these kind of shows a bit how, she's maybe more on the tired side rather than, kind of pushing through and play, or you think it's good to call these?
I think that was just a genuine let, but she certainly wasn't. There was no quarter given, was there?
Yeah.
Good width. Oh,
There's this pattern of her width and
Hand
then
out,
volley.
one love. Hand out, one all.
I think I'd categorise that as a forced error, not an unforced error.
Yeah. It seems like both of them really like playing down that left wall. We're seeing a lot more play on the back end than we are in the forehand just throughout that match, right?
Not up.
Yeah, and it's interesting, like, obviously to switch to play, Anna Hatt's got a lot of like those lobs and then volley drops, and she uses a bow. She's got a bit more variation. I'd say Joshna likes the straight volley drop more. Has waited for Anna Hatt to open up the play.
Hand out, 2 all.
Which, giving her style, she doesn't really have to wait long.
No, no, she doesn't know.
I think that's why sometimes when she's cross court, she's just going straight for the post after because she knows.
No let.
Yeah, probably a no let that.
That's a bit too far.
3-2.
That was an intense rally, that. Anna Hatt definitely on top of it. Oh,
She's just been hitting these all day long.
4-2.
it's just so severe. Very quick racket speed, so cut in. Here we go again. That could be a stroke.
I think I should just.
Are you asking for? Yes, let.
No.
Yes, let. She was clearing.
I think that's a bit harsh.
I mean, for me, that's a stroke because it's come back so loose into the middle. But
me too.
I don't really think the refs like it when you pick up the ball and just walk over to your service box.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, I feel like that's just an obvious stroke, so anyone would
Hand
pick it up and
out,
leave.
3-4.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
I know I would at least.
Yes, let. Affected, sir. Yes, let.
I think that's actually good for Josh. That seemed like things were getting pretty quick there.
Yeah. Even the sound of that, just the intensity of their hitting, it both went up a notch.
Yeah.
Four all.
Now dead even.
Dead even, yeah. 2 all, 4 all. Still anyone's match.
100% agree. You can even hear like that they're hitting harder, from the sound off the glass, which I don't think
Yeah.
we've heard that throughout the last 4 games.
No, I mean, quite an incredible match. I mean, the quality's been very high throughout, and then the intensity just go up here. Oh,
Yes, let.
oh.
No one's happy about that.
Nobody's happy there. I mean, for sure she was in a bit like the no-let at the end of the 3rd game. She was definitely in her swing for a while, but then she got out of it very quickly.
Yeah, I think if she had like played that like super quick cross court or something, it would have actually been better for her.
5-4.
You think these are signs that Anna Hatt is kind of losing her cool now? A lot more arguing with the ref and just being more vocal in general, which we haven't really seen this whole time.
No, we haven't seen it, but I don't think it's going to make her play any worse. Great shot.
Love
Great shot.
Even the security guy enjoyed that one.
Left side.
Yeah. Slowing the pace down between points. When you've got the serve, you can control the tempo.
Break some of that momentum.
Oh, 2 in a row.
Brutal ones in a row.
Yeah, absolutely brutal.
Hand out. 5-6.
It's a really important point for both of them here.
This is huge. Slightly misjudged volley attack there, got her into trouble. Yeah.
6 all.
6-all, 2-all in the fifth. Chris is gonna win this.
I've got to stick with Anahat. I called Anahat at the start. I'm not changing my mind now. But I mean,
At this race,
it's one of those that
7.
both players deserve to win it, don't they? It's been an incredible match.
I agree.
Oh, it's just ruthless. He is
And that's
loving
worth
it,
it.
that guy.
Yeah.
8-6.
Her presence just seems to like grow every point.
Yeah. The body language is just when she's on it, she is on it, isn't she?
Yes,
Trouble
Daly.
here. Yeah.
She doesn't seem exactly happy with
8-6.
that.
No, I mean, she should hit that really, shouldn't she? I mean, in her interest
I think
to.
it would've-
Nine, 6.
I think he wants her to win more than you, Chris.
Yeah. Joshua is hanging on in here, really. Desperate times.
Yeah,
Just
these
another
last
inch
3 or
perfect
4,
lob there.
Anna has been really good at breaking Josh's movement with all these twisting cross courts and lobs.
Oh my gosh.
Court service, please.
Good dive is always a crowd pleaser.
You can use your towel.
That was a
Got
good
that
kick, though.
one. Great dive. And then so close actually to getting that. I mean, surely, unless that was a winner, she wasn't going to win that rally. But,
Yeah,
you know,
still a great effort though.
great effort.
Thank you.
Really shows how important it is, the difference between 10-6 and 9-7.
I mean,
Hand out. 7-9.
can she find a way back to parity here?
No let. Line into that.
Another winning shot.
Hand out. 10-7 championship ball.
So can Anahat finish off here? Got to remember in the
think
second
she'll-
game, Joshua came back from 10-7 down.
think Anna will finish this a drop shot or a kick a post.
Down.
Oh,
That was gonna be brutal.
that was
And
that
out.
was a huge kill. I've sort of been
8-10
waiting for that
championship.
kill to come up more. Actually, she usually plays it a little bit more often.
Yeah, we haven't really seen that at all this match.
Yes, net. Effective swing.
It's
8-10.
sometimes a bit of a lottery when you're catching people on backswings for lets
Yeah.
and strokes. But anyway, it's a let, so 2 more match balls.
He has been giving these as lets though, so.
Dave, 2 match balls. Is this going to be a
9-10
repeat of that second
championship.
game? Big serve. Can't put it
Big
loose.
serve.
Oh, there's the lob again. Got her in trouble.
That's a good return that.
This is a quality rally.
Stroke to
So Anahat Singh
7-9.
is the champion. And what a
3-26.
match that was, worthy of any final. 11-9 in the 5th, and the 17-year-old
11-9.
wins
6-11.
another
11-9.
PSA tournament to add to her already growing collection. Dana, what do you think of that match?
I think we got exactly what we came here for, Chris. 5 games. Everyone, you didn't exactly know who's gonna win it. Super intense all around. Great quality, honestly. And I'm just also super glad to see Joshna getting back out there and playing, in these finals after such a long time away.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic effort from Joshna. I mean, that should be highly applauded because she has made that into. I thought she was going to win it at points there, and it was 6-all in the 5th. She was looking like her experience is going to shine through there, but just a brilliant effort. There's Surav Gosal with her and Stefan Galifi. That was her uncle, I've been informed, that was cheering for her wildly from the sidelines.
Oh,
So I'm sure the whole family will be very happy with another amazing performance, and it's just going to be so interesting following her career throughout now because 17 years old and she's already winning lots of titles, playing in front of big crowds, and producing just some outstanding squash. Really, it's a joy to watch. And let's hope we haven't seen the last of Joshna Chinappa as well. I think she looks like she's got plenty more to give to me.
I agree. I would love to see Joshna playing more and getting back up the rankings where she once was. And as for Anahet, we're seeing like this trend of just super young players, 17, 18-year-olds, just going out there playing their heart out, winning all these tournaments in front of these big crowds, and just bringing so much more attention to the game, which I think we need for sure. So it's definitely an exciting time for us.
Yeah, so not to forget, we've got a men's final coming up as well. So in that, the number 1 seed, Yusuf Solomon, is playing another youngster, the Egyptian Zakaria. And that promises to be an amazing match there. So from Jana and myself, we'll hand over to the next 2 commentators to take on that match. Thanks very much, Jana, for being with us today. Really enjoyed watching the match with you.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Chris. I'll see you soon.
Very soon, I'm sure, yeah.
Probably in 2 days.
All right, take care.
All right. Bye.
हाँ काका
And now, ladies and code are issued finance, users tournament, rank 10 in the world, and Mohammed Africa with junior world champion and world number 11.
Well, after that amazing women's final that we witnessed just now, we move on to the men's final, and between the world number 10 and world number 11, number 1 seed Yusuf Solomon is the world number 10,
When we were entrusted with crafting
and the
trophies
world number
for the
11
PSA tournament at the Daly
was
College,
fast
we knew
rising
it was
Mohamed
another
Zakaria.
honorary work coming up. Daly College is 150
I'm joined in the
years old.
commentary by Subri.
It's the
Subri, are you there?
only school in the world
Hi
to
Andrew,
host a
yes I'm
PSA
here.
tournament. Isn't just another achievement.
Are you at the venue again?
Yes, I am at the venue.
As this landmark
Is there a full house in there tonight?
creative energy within our team began to grow, driving us to create trophies that lived up to its prestige. From the first sketch to the final polish, every line, every cut, every detail was crafted and decorative. Every piece we create carries a story.
Daly
But
College
this one carries a
SRFI
legacy.
Indian Open
It was an honor.
2025.
Privilege to craft history in the language we know best. The
Next
art.
final match, Yusuf Solomon of Egypt to serve, Mohamed Zakaria of Egypt to receive. Best of 5 games. Love. Down.
Well, quite a high-paced first rally there. Solomon kind of started this way last night, trying to push right up the court, take those balls nice and early.
Yes, I mean it's been a tough week on Solomon. What is your take on today's match, Andrew?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I watched a little bit of Solomon this week. He had a bit of a test early on, and thought he was quite good last night against Yannick Wahelmi. Tough match, but in the fourth he was really good in the fourth game last night. Haven't really seen much of Mohamed Zakaria this week, as he was past my bedtime most nights, working the graveyard shift. But he's obviously in good form. He's obviously been playing really well the last few weeks. Almost made the final last week in a big event in China, and he's backing it up with a final this week in India. But he's started with a couple of errors so far.
2-love.
Yeah, I mean, between the two, Zakaria has had a much lesser time on court compared to Solomon. So I think he's between the two, he's the fresher legs.
Down.
Wow. Income.
Handout.
Yeah, it
1-2.
would just depend how he's recovered. Playing so late most nights. I think he played very late 2 nights ago. Interesting to see how he's recovered from that.
Yeah, I mean, he played past midnight, I think, with 11. By the time it finished, it was 12:30 at midnight.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Great shot from Solomon.
Handout. 3-1.
He's obviously come out. I mean, he does play quite fast anyway, Solomon. He's obviously come out this evening and he's wanted to impose himself quite early. He's looking for everything around the middle, back of the service box.
Yes, I mean, he is an aggressive player and nothing has changed in this match as well.
2-3.
Both of them just started with quite a few errors so far. I think that's 4 errors in the opening 5 rallies.
Yes, apart from that draw, I think all the points came from the mistakes. Great drop there.
3-all.
I think we're in for a long match and
Yes, should be some really good squash though within that long match. Both have just started. I was gonna say Zakari hit an extra width in that forehand with the backhand in the first shot of that game, but went a bit narrow on the next one. There you go, he's just starting to hit a little bit wider from forehand to backhand.
great shot.
Right box.
He's moved him a lot in this rally.
Right. 4-3. Yes, sir. 4-3. Yeah, look more for the ball.
Referee's instructions quite clear.
He expects them, throughout this one, I've seen the referees pushing the players to go to the ball and make that effort. No cheap points given.
Yeah, that's what we want. We've actually seen quite a lot of free-flowing squash this week. Good
It was a
lines.
packed house when the girls were playing.
Yeah, that's good, as we expected. An all-Indian final that went the distance.
Yes, a great final by both the girls. I think this event will do great things for these kids at the school. Who some might take up
Yes, sir.
squash after
Looking for him.
this, and some might
Yeah, I understand, but
use
still look for the ball.
the experience
Right box.
to get their
4-3.
squash better.
Yeah, fantastic opportunity for the young players to see these world-class athletes up close.
Down.
Great length from Zakaya.
5-3.
Yeah, he's kind of steadied the ship a little bit after those opening 2 errors.
Yes, he's also been taking the ball a bit earlier than what he did in the first few points. And he's
Yeah,
got
and
his length
just
better.
yeah, he's changed his you know, he's just taken that middle court away from Solomon so far. A little bit extra width on a lot of the cross courts. Not much, just a little bit, just stop Solomon from volleying.
Yes, and I think he's just increased the pace also, so it's not easy for Solomon to put the ball away. Some really good rally there.
Yes, left. 4-5-3 from the left. Can we have a court service?
It's not
Quite.
as cold as it was a few days ago, Andrew. It's much better, I mean, weather.
Yeah, you can see people, you know, by what they're wearing, that it's not as cold as what it was a few days ago. People were thick jumpers, big coats. A couple of days ago, sat there at night. Now,
From the left.
looking much more comfortable.
5-3. Can you do it with your foot? Can we ask you to change the towels, to use the new ones, dry ones? I know. Can we ask you to change the towels to the dry new one? Thank you. From the left. 5-3.
5-3.
So back to it. There's gesturing there that he knows that if he gets it tight down that side, he's going to have a bit of success by the look of it.
After the first two unforced errors, he's done nothing wrong in this game so far.
No, it's been pretty solid since then. Really good line hitting down both sides.
Down.
And that's giving him a really good base to build on.
Left. 7-3.
Yeah, he's got the left depth, the width correct. I mean, so far he's doing everything correctly.
Yeah, it's just taken Solomon away from that mid-court line. I see Solomon wanting to get across on the volleys. It's just out of his reach.
Also, I think Solomon's a bit slower compared to the earlier matches. I mean, it definitely is a tiring week for him also.
Yeah, we've also seen he's got some quite heavy strapping on that right leg.
Yes, I mean, I've been seeing him at the physio for really long, every day. Great burst there.
8-3.
hitting from Zakaria is really purposeful at the moment. Extra width. There you go again on the most cross courts.
Hopefully drop the. Really good comeback from Zakaria in this rally.
Yeah, when he's out
So to Zakaria.
of position, he's just
9-3.
used a lob.
Court service, please.
A lob to try and get himself back in the front. God, just getting a little bit slippery again.
I think it's with the sweat on the court.
Yeah, there's been a few this week, but on the whole,
Thank you.
nice and positive
So Zakaria will
tournament.
serve from the left.
Definitely, so far no big problem, and a very fair play by all players.
9-3. Left. Left.
Again, you see that extra width on the cross courts.
Right box. 10-3. Game ball.
Definitely giving nothing away today.
So to Zakaria. 11-3. Game to Zakaria. Zakaria leads.
Yeah, just
1 game to love.
so confident. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I know. We're trying. I told them to change the towels.
I mean, it was 3-1 at one stage to Solomon, and then Zakaria, I believe, has put 10 rallies on a row there. We'll see in a minute when the beautiful venue, nice blue lights.
Yeah, the lights of today match the trophies.
Oh, nice! That's really, really special.
Yes, a good first game for Zakaria.
Will resume in 60 seconds.
So there we see that Solomon did lead 3-1. 10 rallies in a row for Zakaria. As you see here, he started off with a couple of errors. But since then, he was solid in every single rally.
Fifteen seconds. Time. Zakaria leads 1 game to love. Lavo. Still to Zakaria.
Again, another stroke.
1 love.
lot to think about here, Solomon.
Yes, I think he needs to change the plan. Maybe, he can try hitting the ball a little bit higher and try to, because right now Zakaria is just not giving enough time to do anything. I mean, he's just retrieving the ball so far.
Yeah, this is what he wants to do. He wants to try and get on those volleys a little bit more. This is a little bit better. He's changing, trying to look to change his tee position a little bit. He's moved over a little bit more when Zakaria is at the back. He's trying to get on those cross courts a little bit. There you go, he's trying to cut him off a little bit quicker. Again, he's just trying to take the pace up a little bit.
I think it would be good for Solomon if he's able to take the great shot there.
100.
I mean, it would
Wow.
be good for Solomon if he's able to take the pace of the ball. Otherwise, Zakaria is liking that hard and strong hitting.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of a change of angle there from deep.
Hello.
Yeah, I think this is slightly better from Solomon.
2-1.
Getting back in front, getting the pace up. Trying to be aggressive to the front when he gets an opportunity.
That's fine. 2-1. He just did enough.
Yeah, there's plenty of effort from Solomon to get out of the way there.
Yes, and I think it would have been better off playing that shot.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to move a bit quicker off the tee in order to try and get on the volleys. He's moving a little bit over one side a bit more.
Especially on
Gesturing
the backhand.
Yeah, he keeps gesturing that backhand corner is a little bit slippery. So it's the third gesture of this rally. Yeah, very nice. Straight away, both of them gesture to the referee that needs another court service. And a big crowd in tonight. Solomon definitely doing better though. He's definitely volleying a lot more than he did in the last 10 rallies of the first game.
Thank you. Mr. Solomon to serve from the right. 3-1. Can you do it with your feet? I think that'll be the best. Court service, please.
Yeah, get them back in.
You can see the trophy is Andrew.
Yeah, beautiful trophies.
Can we have new towels again? Yeah.
Great picture there with the trophies and the school in the backdrop.
Right box. 3-1.
Yeah, the trophies also have the school building on it.
Right box. 3-1. Yes, lad. 3-1.
Just a little bit of contact as he wanted to play that.
Yeah, I think Zakaria didn't make much effort to get out there. Still got his shot.
Really good angle to see how tight that work is down the backhand. He's staying in front a lot more, Solomon. Oh, very unlucky.
Hand out. 2-3.
I'm not sure Zakaria had seen that cross-court drop, which just clipped the top of the tin.
A good change of game plan here from Solomon.
Yeah, he definitely needed it. Good response from him, having lost the first.
Yes, lad. Court service, please.
Just got his foot stuck there behind Solomon.
Movement was okay. Everything okay. There is no video review, mister.
I think these court cleaners are in for a busy night.
Right box.
I think we're having them every 2 rallies now.
2-3.
Yeah, hopefully we can get back to some good quality squash. Yeah, really nice again from Solomon.
Hand out. 4-2.
Out of the 4 points, he's got 3 points from the drops. Andrew.
Yeah, you're right, and most of it going into that front backhand. He was close to having a 5th point, but he just clipped the top of the tin on the forehand. cross-court drop.
Most of the squash is going on the backhand side of the court.
Yep.
And whatever changes are there to the forehand, it's
From the left.
Solomon bringing Zakaria to the other side.
5-2.
Yeah, it's a big change at the moment. I mean, he's lost a little bit of that width that he had. He's trying to get it back here now. You can see he's hitting that extra width from forehand to backhand a lot. I think the problem is that Solomon's just moving a bit earlier than he did in the first. He's kind of understood a little bit more what happened in that first and started to move to cut off those cross courts if he can. Really nice down that forehand.
Great shot.
Handout. 3-5. Still to Solomon. Handout. 6-3.
Reaction of Zakaria there saying wow. We're on with it. Just finding his rhythm, wanting to increase this pace. Solomon, just like he did last night.
And he's doing so well, pushing Zakaria to the backhand side, most of the side.
Oh, he's done well to recover to get that. Some big movements here. Under a bit of pressure.
Like you said, Andrew is getting to those balls so quickly now.
Yeah, he's just cutting them off a little bit earlier than he was in the first. It's a really good counter drop in the front from Zakaria. I think both of them are looking for court service again.
Both the players are sweating quite a lot also.
With the towels.
Yeah, it's a really nice how tight he got that drop shot.
Thank you.
Well, at least we've got more court cleaners on there.
Yeah, when there was a close-up, you could see how much sweat is on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, they're putting a lot of work into each other, so they'll both be sweating quite a lot.
Handout. Thank you very much. Handout 4-6.
mean, from that angle we got at the front there briefly, it looked a stroke.
Yeah, definitely looked like a stroke there. I mean, it's so good to see Solomon coming back in this game.
Yeah, it's really interesting how well he's managed to adapt. That's what makes them so good. That's why these guys are both around top 10 in the rankings. That ability to adapt and change when they need to.
Kept the game straight in this game, or also Andrew. I mean, Solomon's sticking to the lens more, not opening up the court.
Yeah, you're right. He's definitely straightened up a lot more. Oh, wow.
5-9.
That's the first change Zakaria has done from that backhand corner, from the back.
Yeah, he did a few in the first set. He hasn't done as many in the second. We're going to see a little push here from Zakaria. We're going to try and see him take this game to Solomon a little bit more. Yeah, it's a little bit too good, that line.
Game ball.
A very good second game so far.
It's almost been the perfect response from Solomon, and there we go. Again, a lot more tight work in that front corner.
Gentlemen, can I ask you both to change your t-shirts and wear the headband if possible? Thank you.
So quite clear instructions there from the referee. Both players need to change shirt, and if they can, wear a headband.
Shrikant.
So as you can see, quite a...
So we resume in 60 seconds.
I mean, he led 3-1 in the first, Solomon, and then lost the next 10 rallies, but this time he managed to keep hold of the lead. He was much better in the
very
second
soon
set.
I will allow them to go to towels. So I just think it's okay now. And I think that you should start talking to Suresh because I think that Zakaria will 100% ask to change the court soon.
Because of the sweat.
If they
As you can
start
see the highlights here. A lot of more drop shots from Solomon into the front of the court. Just missing with that one, but on the whole,
One game all, Solomon.
a lot more going in.
Back live for the third game. Let's see Zakaria's response in this game.
Oh, very good counter drop again in that front corner from Zakaria.
Yes, I mean, good first point. Great anticipation. Great shot and great retrieve.
Guess what? Hey, Mr. Zakaria, you can still make more effort to play the ball. I need you to try and play the ball. Right box, it was still a loose shot. Right box, one more.
Why? So what happened?
Okay. Mr. Solomon has a self-inflicted injury. He has up to 3 minutes time to take care of his injury. Can we have a court service? Mr. Zakaria. Yeah. He said he slipped, which I see that is happening all the time during this match. Let's have him a physio and we'll see. No. Mr. Zakaria, please, go back on court. Can we have a physio?
So Solomon there just saying that he felt something after a little bit of a slip in that rally. You can see the physio there just checking. I mean, that right leg is quite heavily strapped anyway. As you can see, he lifts it up.
He's been struggling this whole week.
Play will resume in 60 seconds.
As we can see, a few highlights here. A lot of good work from Solomon going into the front. In that second game, see Zakaria just not quite comfortable enough to hold his balance in the front. A bit of a slippery court, so moving and turning.
One love. Thank you. Please be seated. Players are ready to play. One love.
And we are back live.
It's a bit of a cold ball, so Solomon deciding to I think that's the end of Yusuf Solomon.
Due to injury. Match to Zakaria.
I think he's just felt something in his leg, and unfortunately,
11-3, 7-11.
Yusuf Solomon has had to retire, which means that Mohamed Zakaria has won the event. Probably not the way he wanted to win it.
So here we have two winners, two junior players doing so well at the Daly College SRFI Indian Open. In the women's we had Anahat Singh, and in the men's we had Zakaria.
Yeah, unfortunate, because that was turning into a really good, high-quality match. We were starting to see Solomon really turn it on in that second game. Played some absolutely beautiful squash. But unfortunately, just couldn't quite continue. Probably didn't want to risk making that leg any worse.
Yeah, he's been playing with a stiff leg for the last 3 days. I see him a lot at the physio. I see him a lot strapped here. I mean, it's commendable to see him go through this and get to the final.
Yeah, we still had 47 minutes of play for just 2 games. So there we have it, confirmation of the results from today. Anahat Singh just managing to get through Shoshna Chinappa, 11-9 in the 5th. And after 1 game all, Yusuf Solomon retires, so Zakaria wins.
Yes, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining with me, Andrew.
Thank you, Subri. It's been a great week. I will see you again soon.
Venue. काट दिया मुझे काट दिया
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. We'll begin shortly.
Everyone to please be seated.
I now request our distinguished chief guest, His Highness Vikram Singh Ji, Principal Ma'am, and eminent old alien Mr. Vijit Raj Rishi, to present the mementos and give away the trophies. We thrilled to have with us Maharaj Vikram Singh Ji, the 10th Maharaja of Devas Senior. What truly sets him apart is his abiding passion for sport and his belief in its transformative power. His enthusiastic support for initiatives such as the SRFI Indian Open 2025 reflects not only his commitment to nurturing talent but also his foresight in promoting global sporting exposure on school campuses.
I request the following honored representatives to accept a token of our gratitude. PSA Commercial Manager, Mr. Shaurya Aran. PSA Representative, Mr. Tom Bentil. Director of SRFI Championship, Mr. Suresh Arvind. National Coach SRFI Representative Mr. Harinder Pal Sandhu. May I now request the international referees of the game to accept a token of our appreciation. Mrs. Anjali, Mr. Rajiv Reddy, Mr. Shrikant Sheshdhari, Mr. Dheeraj Singh, Mr. Roman Schwetz, I also request our commentator, Ms. Surbhi Mishra, to accept a token of our appreciation. I request our esteemed chief guest, Maharaj Vikram Singh Ji, to please accept a token of our gratitude presented by Principal Ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to present the coveted trophy to our champions. The runner-up of the SRFI Indian Open 2025 PSA World Tour Women is Jyotsna Chinnappa. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to present the coveted trophy to our champions. Women's first. The runner-up of the SRFI Indian Open 2025 PSA World Tour is Jyotsna Chinnappa. And the women's champion of the SRFI Indian Open 2025 PSA World Tour is Anahat Singh.
The runner-up of the SRFI Indian Open 2025 PSA World Tour Men is Joseph Solomon. the men's champion of the SRFI Indian Open 2025 PSA World Tour Men's is Mohammad Zakaria. Thank you, sir. Thank you. No, I Thank you, sirs. Thank you, ma'am. May I now request the dignitaries and everyone present here to please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all hear it once more for our champions.
To kindly come to the course for a photograph.
We request all the sponsors to please join for the photograph. We request the old alien sponsors to also join for the photograph. Thank you, sirs. Thank you, ma'am. May I please request everyone to please be seated. On behalf of Daly College, it is a profound privilege to extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made the Daly College SRFI Indian Open 2025 a resounding success. We would first like to express our deepest appreciation to our eminent chief guest, Maharaj Vikram Singh Ji Puar of Devas. His vision, initiative, and unwavering support brought this prestigious championship to Daly College and ensured its seamless organization.
Our sincere thanks to all the members of the Board of Governors of Daly College for their continuous encouragement and support throughout this journey. A very special thank you to our dynamic principal, Dr. Gurmeet Bindra, and the entire Team DC for their dedicated efforts and exceptional teamwork in hosting this championship at such a distinguished level. We extend our gratitude to the Squash Rackets Federation of India SRFI, Mr. N. Ramchandra, Mr. Cyrus Pocha for their continuous support for squash in India, as well as Professional Squash Association PSA for granting Daly College the honor of hosting this tournament, making us the first school in the world to organize an event of such great stature.
Special thanks to Mr. Vijit Raj Rishi for his exceptional work and tireless efforts in bringing this championship to Daly College. Our heartfelt thanks to DCP Kumar Pratik, DCP Krishnan Lal Chandani, and the entire police department for their constant support and vigilance for ensuring smooth conduct of the championship. We express our appreciation to the Old Alien Association for generously sponsoring this event, with special thanks to Mr. Ajit Jhawar for his invaluable contribution. We also thank Mr. Gaurav Chawla and the WOW team for their hands-on support and coordination.
A special note of gratitude to Mr. Subbu and his team for their outstanding coverage and documentation of this event, capturing moments that will be cherished for the years to come. We are grateful to the entire press and media fraternity for their presence and support. A special thank you to Dainik Bhaskar for their dedicated coverage. Finally, a big thank you to every participant, volunteer, guest, and well-wisher who contributed in their own way to make the Daly College SRFI Indian Open 2025 truly memorable. As we bring this extraordinary chapter to a close, may the brilliance, discipline, and sportsmanship we witnessed echo far beyond this arena. On that note, we sign off. Deveshwari
And Devansh, thanking you for being with us tonight. Adios.